part of that preparation also plays out to both the type and amount of questions and discussion we get on some of the budget items. They know what they're getting into when they get there. I think we've had a real point of focus for the last 4 or 5 years to have a much better town warrant, town meeting warrant with more information in it. Not just the cable program we've been recording or the mock or the walkthrough of the town meeting we've been doing, but also outreach at the senior center, outreach at other places to get that information out. Because I think fundamentally a more informed population at town meeting makes for a better town meeting. And it's important that we discuss items in town meeting that the town wants to talk about. But we should have everybody at a prepared enough level that they can talk about it kind of intelligently and kind of with some baseline that everybody shares of here's where we're at.
Brian, in putting all that information together, which you'd have to do anyway, you'd have to prepare the warrant. Have you noticed a difference that the questions on the floor of town meeting, I don't want to say are a little bit more intelligent, but a little more informed?
I think they are, and I can thank many residents of the town. One in particular was kind enough to say, I'm going to ask these questions at town meeting. Be sure you have answers. He's not going to give me control over his questions, but he's giving me a little warning that I'm going to ask these questions. And we're seeing a consistency of what questions do get asked, so we're going to incorporate some of those questions into the warrant next year so that we go to the town meeting with the answers to some of the questions that would come up. If they're being asked year after year, let's put it in the warrant.
Makes a lot of sense. Good turnout for town meeting this year.
A decent turnout, 151. That's a good number. I'd love it to be double that. I'm a fan of town meeting and the operation of our democracy at the town level through what happens at town meeting. And one of my concerns is what are we going to do to increase engagement? And we need to look at what works that we're doing now, but is there something that we aren't doing? Should we look at a different time? Should we look at a different day of the week? Should we look at more support for families or for seniors? I think one challenge with town meeting is to get the town meeting residents who show up to represent truly the breadth of the town. And if certain subsets of the population can't participate because it's too late at night or because of childcare or because of other issues, how do we engage them?